Hey, what's good with the YouTube, man? This is your boy Rojo, and I'm here with my co-host, Big Gunner from Gunners Collective, Gunners Profiles, and this is our new channel. This is Gunner and Rojo's Reaction Room, man. And today, what we're gonna do, man, this is kind of a test run to make sure everything's good. We're gonna drop it on the Rojo Room, see what happens, make sure we got all the kinks worked out. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to a time where I don't know, it was early last year, and I interviewed a real Cosa Nostra associate, and we're gonna have some fun, man. And remember, man, this is all fun, man. We don't got nothing against nobody or nothing like that, man. We're just having a good time. So, without further ado, here we go.
What's up with it, YouTube? It's your boy Rojo with the Convict's Perspective, and today I'm joined by a very special guest, well-known author, and oh man, his accolades are too many to list, man. But I'm here with Gunner Lindblom out of Detroit, my hometown, man. How you doing today, Gunner?
Good, man. Thanks. Thanks for the nice intro and welcome. I appreciate that.
Appreciate you taking the time to jump on, man. And I'm not gonna waste your time. Time's valuable for everybody, man. So,
Sure.
I'll let you, tell our viewers your personal story about your interactions with the mob in Detroit and your prison experience, and what you got going on now with your amazing book, man. You guys got to jump on this book, and if you see his clothing line, man, he's actually wearing one of his.
Okay. My first impression is, man, when I think of the mafia, I think of suits and stuff like that. I don't know.
I have two things. First, where did you find this motherfucker wearing this extra medium shirt? And two, why didn't you guys call me that day when you guys were going to interview fucking Razor Ramon? You know what I mean? Hey, I ain't going to lie. This motherfucker looks like Scott Hall. Rest in peace. Let's get bent up. This motherfucker looks like, he's wearing the black and white too, straight NWO. Bro, I can't wait to hear this guy talk. This guy right here, I know who he is, bro. He's more neck than more shoulders than neck, but come on, let's look at fucking the Brown Wes Watson
shirts. I'm from Detroit, so they made the hair on the back of my neck stand up, man. But you got to check this guy out, man. So Gunner, man, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, my man?
Thank you, man.
His name's Gunner.
Not to make myself sound like some self-inflated douchebag or whatever, but I've done a lot of these.
No
right?
copyright issues.
And I feel like I kind of, dozens, maybe hundreds, I don't know how many, but I feel like you could always get better. And I always look back and go, man, I should have said this here, or I should have said that there. Yeah. So I'm like, that's what I'm thinking right now. What are the things that I always say I should have said? And one of the first things I want to say, since you brought up the mob thing, is I am 50% Sicilian on my mother's side. My parents divorced when I was 4 years old. My dad was a drunken, alcoholic, abusive. And so my mother took me and my sister to go live with my grandparents in Grosse Pointe, Michigan, which ended up being like 4 blocks from where he lived. No joke. So, but there's two different worlds. We'll get into that. I mean, basically where he lived was the hood. On the other side, I lived in this ritzy, everybody. I mean, I'm talking, there's a borderline called Alter Road, right? And at the end,
it's Alter Drive.
Okay. And first of all, this motherfucker, he really wants to be a king. If you look in the background, because he's so fucking bland, I'm looking in the background, right? And I see all these to be king posters. I can already tell this is going to be some bullshit, right? But you know what? I'm going to go and let him talk, and I'm going to let him justify his cause, and I'm going to go ahead and listen, Rojo. I can tell you, you were looking smooth, though. Were you guys color coordinating that day, or what?
Man, bro.
End of this Walter Road, it goes two ways, the two parks. Windmill Point Park is this beautiful Grosse Pointe highfalutin park where you got to get in, you need a pass, whatever. This side is the hood, man. It's this ghetto ass park called Angel Park where people go to be shot, robbed, whatever. Don't be there after dark, is what I'm saying.
That's
you
right.
Don't want to be there after dark. Man. In fact, there's a couple scenes in my book that actually take place right freaking there, which is the irony of this, Rojo, is that, like I was telling you, the main setting of my novels, it's a 2-part series called To Be a King. They're on the back. Those are there. They are there. Volume 1 and 2. It takes place in that exact area with the two. So the main character is from the hood side, like you were. A couple blocks in. I think I might have even had him on Ashland. Man. Now, his cousins and all the protagonists are on the Grosse Pointe side. So let me make this how what looks. You're driving down this road, and there's a fence on this side of the road. On that side of the fence, you're in the ghetto. There's trash and garbage and crap all over the place. And it's like today, most of the houses are burnt down or torn down or boarded up. Not many.
Hey, all right, bro.
Let
me say something here. Let me say something. This motherfucker right here, right? I'm about to look at him. He's over there looking like Buff Bagwell. Look, this motherfucker right here say, "Hey, why does he want to disrespect you like that?" On this side, over here, you had the rich, influential ducks in the park, and over here, you had nothing but the trash and the garbage. You're like, what the fuck? That's where I live. Hey, this dude's too much. Hey, why the fuck's he wearing sunglasses in his garage, right? That's what I want. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real though. He's G with that motherfucker old school Kango hat. Anyway,
he broke out the Kango.
Damn, that motherfucker.
But on the other side, you look in these big, beautiful mansions. Everybody's got a Mercedes or a Cadillac or freaking. I mean, they're not like mansions, but they're nice. They sell for probably, I don't know, $1.2 million, $1.5 million. Although the ones on Altar are not going to sell for as much as the ones on the next block, because who the hell wants to be looking out their window at the freaking ghetto? So right. that's where what happened. I lived with my grandparents from age like 4 to I think 11 in that neighborhood. This Richie kind of. The cool part about this neighborhood is, Rojo, you can probably attest to this. Even though like you had this was much more wealthy in Grosse Pointe, the other side kind of mix in like the culture and the I don't know, man, like people intermixed there. And like I
so
became
basically
more of a
saying
city guy
that all the rich people they intermingled with the butlers and the maids, basically. Hey, this guy right here, bro, I could already tell this story is it's gonna be a good one, but it's gonna be a little outlandish. But he started way back too. I could see you already getting bored. Hey, he's starting from age 4 and 11. So. This motherfucker right here, hey, Gunnar Windbloom. Let's keep it going, man.
I'm gonna shoot it up a little bit. We'll see what happens. We'll go to
man. Let's fast forward.
Hey,
you guys watch Rojo's face on this video as he gets border and border. I think he texts like 3 different people during.
Huge. I had a job bouncing there, man. When I was 19 years old. It's a crazy place to be when you're 19 years old, bro. All these celebrities, like Cecil Fielder and Bob Probert and on and on and on. They're all the like tigers and lions that come in there all the time. But my cousins, like I said,
you're right. Look at my face.
Around that age, I started hanging around my cousins.
There's this exact moment on Paru. He knew he fucked up.
Graduated from high school. Most of my high school friends were kind of lames. Bunch of pothead freaking stoner drunks who sit in the basement and play video games. They'll never go to the club. They don't never do nothing cool. They don't never go anywhere. I mean, I'd still go camping and fishing and travel and go to New York and Miami and blah, blah. I know I have money. I have more money than them. But I mean, they never did anything interesting ever.
I thought I talked fast and a lot.
You know, they would see me like once every 2 to 4 weeks. I'd pop in where I know they're at. They're sitting there smoking weed, playing video games. Then I'd pull in, you know, like, what's up? So they buy, or someone would call me for a bag. Like, yo, Al, you got a bag? I'm like, yeah, bring me a bag. So by this point,
this motherfucker's just telling on himself. Hey, I bet you he wouldn't be on Dankin' and Drinking, huh?
hey, I didn't realize nothing until you said, watch Rojo's face. Look at my face, bro.
Hey, look at your face right there. Look at his face. Rojo's looking like, I don't give a fuck.
Like, man, come on,
man.
Hand to hand.
Here, let's go. Let's shoot it up a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah, man.
The glasses are back on.
Glasses are back on. It's about to get serious.
And I'd be in there and, you know, sitting around playing poker, hanging out with these freaking guys, whatever. And I'm, you know, I've known them my whole life. I'm part of the crew and whatever. And then they would like, and they like, guy
look at Roll's face.
West Side, another crew, and they've been waiting for him. And they walk, the guy would walk in. We know, okay, hey, how you doing? And he introduced us. This is a friend of ours. You know, Alonzo, a friend of ours. And I said, hey, how you doing? You know, and it felt really good.
Oh,
accepted for sure. But then they'd leave, and I'd be like, dude, and I'd be like, yo, what are you doing, bro? You introduced me as
I think I was thinking about playing some Russian roulette right there.
Forgot, man.
Hey, that motherfucker right there, he's wearing the camouflage Detroit shirt. You know, he's.
And I'm just like, and these guys weren't. A lot of times, these
guys
weren't
still talking about his friends in the garage playing Nintendo?
Or they're on their way to be made. You know
I probably don't even know during the video.
And that's why they hung around me.
Hey, you just closed your eyes. You're in full floor mode right there.
All my uncles, they love me. And so like I said, I'm around these, you know, like I said, Henry Hill in the movie Goodfellas, he was, you know, Paulie, he's in and out. He was just like me, half Sicilian on his mother's side. So he was, you know, in that world. But mine I was born into it much higher. I was born into where I am this, you would kind of call it royal like bloodline. I'm a Toko. So the boss is Jack Toko, Jack Toko, which would be my mother's uncle. And then his first cousin is my grandfather. And then on and on and on. There's a lot of freaking Tokos. I won't get into all the names there. But I was one of them. So I kind of just had some status. Even though I didn't have a take an oath or nothing like that, I was just around some of them. Not all of them. Some of them. I was around them pretty frequently. And they got to know me. And they liked me because I just thought a tough guy. Listen, those guys like that, they prefer to have a guy in a crew who's smart. They didn't know I was smart.
You're still on your first question, right, Rojo?
Everybody needs a tough guy, too. That's another thing. These crews, they all want a couple tough guys. It's for muscle, to scare people. They extort people, they shake down, liquor stores.
I remember thinking to myself, man, fuck Flacco.
They have guys like me, and they want them. They don't want
to let me guess, Flacco hooked up this interview and dipped out on it, huh?
In the street. So, and I was, a tool, literally and figuratively. Well, Tony calls me one day at 7 o'clock in the morning. Keep in mind,
every couple minutes,
Yeah.
He's a trip, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, man. This guy, I'm glad I wasn't here for this because I don't think I'd have been able to restrain myself. I'd have told him, hey, bro, we're at the 11-minute mark. Can you shut the fuck up? I'm telling you, bro. I could never interview this guy. This guy's different. I'm not saying that his stories aren't real. I'm just saying they're real weird, right? Go ahead, bro.
We'll speed it up to a little bit. We're at an hour and 5 minutes. I wonder if I'm still alive. Ready?
They're gonna let you earn. They're just not gonna let you get on the stuff that family members and made guys can get for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I ended up the orange. Yeah, he ain't playing
for extortion, bank robbery, armed robbery. And a bunch of other stuff. It was 17 charges total. I had a $5 million bond, multiple bonds, but it added up to $5 million. And then sentenced to 13 to 50 years.
Man, did that fool just spit in his garage?
I had enough of his life.
13 to 50?
Over. 13 to 50, yeah. Yeah. And that's when I said I had enough of his life, man.
Hey, it was at that exact moment you caught him in his first lie.
I do share a lot of these stories on my YouTube, but I have 173, I think, shows on my YouTube, so you got to check them out because I
thought you were about to
what's the name of your YouTube channel, brother?
Gunner Detroit.
Gunner Detroit. There it is.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gunner Detroit on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and check him out.
Make sure you check it out because these shows, what I'm telling you now is just tiny fragments of much bigger stories, and then the show, you'll hear the whole story and how it started and how it ended. And anyways, in prison, I decided I don't want that life. I'm going the other way. I just don't want it. I'm never going to go back to that, man. I hated that life. Hated it, man. Since day one, I just hated it. They were looking over your shoulder.
Why'd you crack your neck like that? You're like, oh, fuck.
Wonder where your money's coming from. Who's going to kill you? It's always your best friend or whatever. I hated it, man. And it was super stressful. I just was over it, man. I prayed to God, like 3 days before, I prayed to God that He'd get me out of this life. I said, I don't know what it's going to take, God, but I'm ready. Get me out of this life. And 3 days later, I was arrested, and that was my last free year for 13.3 years. And so in prison, I discovered I had a gift for writing, which is crazy. I always had.
He had a gift.
Well, he had a gift. He had that gift for writing. He definitely has the gift for talking as well. But I don't know where Flacco found this guy, right? But this must have been one of those guys that just says, hey, pops up on Instagram, like, get a hold of me, bro. I got a story to tell. And I'll tell you right now, bro. And no disrespect to Gunnar Wimbloom or whatever his name. What's his name? Gunnar Blimbloom? Whatever. I call him Bum Bagwell. Whatever the fuck his name is, right? No disrespect. But this is definitely a story I could do without. It's I haven't heard nothing yet that makes me say fucking, okay, let's get it, right? So far, he's still talking about fucking lions, and now he's in prison trying to be Sidney Sheldon. I don't know, bro.
Hey,
I think the funniest part of this video is the look on your face.
Yeah, here's an hour and 15 minutes, man.
Less than my combined total, and mine was broken up, man. So, that's a nice run, bro.
Well, it straightened me out, bro. So
Yeah, you made it out
anyways,
safe, and you seem to be prospering. You look healthy. You know your mind's right.
Well, yeah, steroids will do
That's
that for
made
you.
it.
Yeah.
God was good.
Yeah.
Also, Art Thing Apparel, by the way, my city, like I said, I'm wearing Detroit because I'm from Detroit.
Detroit.
You know,
Yes, sir.
everything. So, but everything there, that is our
Oh, I
logo.
thought it
right
was a
there.
Kango
And
too.
I have Detroit, but
Yeah,
it would
I
say
thought it was
your
a Kango.
city,
He
Art.
don't
So,
be.
Hey, that
for
motherfucker
anybody
turned
who
his
doesn't
head
know,
around
I'm
looking
pretty
like
sure
the
everybody knows what La
Unabomber, huh?
Cosa Nostra means. But
Right.
La Cosa Nostra, the mafia, in English means our thing, and that's kind of where you get the kind of the vibe. You know, we have 31 designs, leather jackets, tracksuits. We got a dope ass tracksuits, bro. We got a lot of dope stuff. And the
Oh, you know
prices
he's
are
old
very
school Italian.
affordable.
They're still
Shipped
wearing
direct to your
tracksuits?
house, free shipping.
Yeah.
So we got that. Make sure to check it out. Make
Yeah,
sure
I'll
to check out
definitely
my
post a
YouTube.
link in the comments on this video too for your book as well as your golden
Which
line.
Rojo never
So
did.
if anybody
good.
on here wants to check it out, man, they can just click on it and it'll be a lot easier for them. So
Yeah, exactly. So my books are
Oh, man,
Amazon.com,
where you
or
buying this
Oh,
shit?
if you're
shit.
interested in a signed copy, I do sell signed copies. But the
He
button
said,
for
I'll
that is at the
sell
Art
signed
Apparel
copies.
website, and
He's
the front
trying to come
homepage
up,
says
huh?
signed book to be a king. You click and buy one, and I sign whatever you want, send it,
Beep, 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 beep,
or
beep.
just Amazon. And to be a king, they're volume 1 and 2. You'll need both volumes because when you get to end of volume 1, it's gonna be like now you're hooked on crack. You don't want to know what the hell happens. And a lot of people get mad. A lot of people get mad. They're mad. They're like, man, I was gonna order 2, but instead of 1, and I get there and like, dude, what? Come on! Now I gotta wait 3 days to get the freaking volume 2.
right.
But
But that's
you'll
what
enjoy
they
it.
fucking get for
And
being
then I
half a
have
fucking gag.
my YouTube, which is Gunner Detroit, Gunner Detroit. I basically, it's a kind of a show that tells stories, like I was talking today on this show about my past.
Yeah, show him the money and he'll tell you a
people I
story.
saw, people I knew, this, that, and the other. I got a lot of crazy stories, man. They just pop in my head all the freaking time. Like last night when cast it on, maybe I'll have you on.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? So with the show,
I shot it
you guys
toward
do
the
that,
end.
bro.
This
let's
is
do
like
that.
the
Let's have
last
you on,
minute.
bro.
Let me know,
Okay,
man. We can work it out for sure.
I can
Yeah,
tell
sure.
right now.
So
you,
anyway,
Yeah, you
check
got
that
on
out.
here with me. I owe you one.
did you ever give him that
Yeah.
one?
You know what I mean? We got it.
Yeah, I mean, Detroit boys. Yeah, look out for
Yes,
each other.
sir. Yes,
By
sir.
the way, I can tell you're from Detroit. I mean, just
All right.
what, like 5 words from out of your mouth and your look, everything just screams Detroit.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you guys exactly.
I
what
got-
I'm
I
thinking
I
right
got
now.
my
Don't like,
Detroit D right there too.
"Yeah."
It's hard to see which way that way.
Well, you sound like you're from
There
Detroit,
he is,
bro.
right there.
You can't. You can take
Did you see how
the
Rose slid that
Detroit boy
finger
out
in?
of the
He's
city,
like,
but you can't
"Fuck
take
you."
the Detroit city out of the boy. Trust me.
Yeah, it's
I know
crazy,
that.
man. We were so close, man. I'm sure we crossed paths back in the '80s at some
Probably
point in
did.
time, riding our bikes or being at Angel Park or whatever the
You
case
did,
may
Raul.
be,
You
man.
were in
It
the
had to have
ghetto.
happened,
He
man.
was on the
It's,
rich side of town,
I used to go
looking down
fishing at
upon
Angel
you.
Park all the time.
Man, so did I. I used to get night crawlers. I'd water the ground in my backyard.
Yeah.
Most of the night crawlers came up at night, and then I'd go sell them to the guys out there fishing. That was one of my first little hustles.
Good hustle. Smart move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, man.
Oh, Gunner.
Not to be confused with the real Gunner right here. I'll tell you this. We picked a character on. This guy, I know to the people out there, man, it doesn't seem like much, and it wasn't. But I think the funniest part of this video was just watching Rojo react live, his facial expressions, and I mean, they went for an hour and a half. So that was exhausting, huh?
Yeah, it was different. I remember a couple parts of the story that I was interested in, but for the most part,
Whole lot of fluff.
man, bro, there was a lot of verbs and nouns. You know what I mean? Pronouns, adjectives, all kinds of
Yeah, he
words.
could have got straight into, okay, we killed him. I got time. I did 13 years. Now I'm out. Fuck it. Half a fucking fag. You'd have been good with that, right? This motherfucker went into all types of. So when I was 4 years old, right? I was fucking looking upon the ghetto. You're like, fuck, I lived over there. I lived like 2 blocks away from that park. It's like, and everybody over there, they were fucking just garbage. There was garbage everywhere. This motherfucker. Anyways, man, with that, man, we're gonna end it right here, man. That is first install of Gunner and Rojo's reaction room. We hope you guys enjoy, man. We got a lot more. We're gonna get into some hip hop videos. We're gonna react to some of these YouTube videos out here, man. All these hot topics where people are like, you know what, you can't talk about it. Bitch, we are. On power, we are.
No doubt about it, man. We appreciate you guys. Like I said, this was just a trial run. It'll get better. We're gonna drop this on the Rojo room, but this is Gunner and Rojo's reaction room. Little first one just to mess around, see if we made it, see if it comes out all right. We appreciate you guys, and we'll be right back at you, man.
Give us all feedback on anything that you guys want us to react to. We definitely will react to it. Thank you. Bang, bang.